Set to go green. Oliver's there in third spot with Foster on the outside. Craig Olive has the 55 of Peter Parr on the outside. As we get set, green flag flies and we're away for Carina Classic Nostalgias.
Very even start at the front of the field. Booth trying to get a bit of momentum around the top. Side by side was going to be Harrison down the back straight away with a good exit. Ross Oliver trying to get involved in this little battle. The Bundaberg 42 looks to the inside of Booth through 3 and 4. Get Booth holding on for second place. Harrison leads up number 1.
A different sort of track to what they've raced on all night. It's a horsepower track right now. Oh, as Olive gets all out of shape in the Bundaberg 81 and loses 2 spots. But the battle's certainly on up front. Booth on the outside, Harrison rolling the bottom.
How the heck did that 81 car not go around us? And I turned my head for 1 second and have a look at that car pointed directly at us here in the middle of 1 and 2. That is an angle that a race car should not be at, and he held on and only lost 2 positions. That's not a bad thing. That's a good thing he only lost 2 spots then.
He's got some work to do to clutch these front runners now. Boothie chasing Harrison. Will he become our back-to-back Carina Classic winner? But Booth's not letting him get away. And if we get some lap traffic involved, still anyone's race here. Oliver's not letting them get away either.
Booth and Harrison, 2 heat race winners from earlier on tonight. They're leading the pack of this one. As, again, Booth has so much power under the bonnet of that thing. It just drives hard in the straightaway. Watch it here. Out of turn number 4 it comes. Harrison pretty clean through there. Booth, right foot to the floor and closes up that gap into turn 1.
The Bundaberg 28's got some motor underneath. He's right on the back of Harrison now as Oliver makes a little mistake. Let's Foster and Tasker into this battle now for third spot.
Barry Tasker finished third in his last heat race, working his way through the field. It was very quick. And the 2 Bundy cars, Fox and Oliver, running side by side. Ross Oliver will take
Olive's out.
Oh no! Craig Olive in the Shellcross Mobile Mechanical Bundaberg 81 retires to the infield. But the battle is still on for the lead, Brendo.
It certainly is. Only a car length between them as they make their way through 3 and 4. Booth still with that insane speed, but it's got to be a lot closer before he can have a large Nostalgias. Emphasise the non-contact as Harrison hits a rut. Gets all out of shape. That lets Booth close up even further.
Oh, right to the back bumper of Harrison that time into turn number 3. Booth going to try and get an exit off turn number 4. As Mullen gets in the way, it's going to be a drag race in the front straight.
Big call by Booth to go underneath Harrison. They're side by side. Booth's got the wheels up on the apron.
This is what Booth needs, is a straight drag race. Because he knows he's got the motor to pull on the inside. Door to door once again through turns 3. Coming out of 4 this time, and Booth loses the rear end, but somehow stays with the 63.
Side by side for a full lap. Boothie trying to hang on to the inside, but Harrison's running tough round the top. Boothie has to concede as Foster's got clear of Tasker, who's got clear of Oliver now.
That's your top 5 on the racetrack as they stand. Some lap traffic's going to play into this one very, very shortly. Keith Draper in the FJ will be the first one that they come to. And it's going to be about negotiating the him well so they can try not lose momentum on the race. As soon as they do, the guy behind is willing to pounce. Blue flag being waved for the lap car to hold onto his line. But Booth has another crack now.
So round the lap car goes Harrison. Booth will follow suit. Didn't really disadvantage or advantage anyone that time past the slower car. As they go round 3 and 4. Still nothing between it. This is fantastic racing from the Nostalgias.
And these are the Nostalgias that we know and love, Brendan. This is what we want to see, a good field of cars here on the racetrack, battling it out for every single lap as Tasker starting to close in on Foster for third as well.
Trophies down to third spot, so the last podium spot critical. Booth all over the back of the Lockyer 63. Tries high to switch back to the bottom.
And a good move with a lot of momentum. Harrison though is going to try and hold the line through turns 3 and 4. Back to the rear bumper goes Booth. It's a good exit that time out of 4. Just can't get any further than the rear bumper.
Foster made a bit of a mistake through turn 3, let Tasker into it. Booth this time tries to have a run back down the inside. He's got up to the B pillar. They're side by side. Harrison turns in on him. We didn't know he was there, and Booth gets the job done. If Harrison had just opened his steering, he would have run side by side, but he didn't realise how far Booth had come along.
Well, Chief Stewart, Kerry McIntosh watching that one. The starter racing himself, Brendan, so he knows what the rules are, what the expectations are of the drivers.
Oh no! Tasker almost turned down on our leader. They get out of it as they go past Bullen as well. Still nothing between our top two. Nostalgia's running clean and green here for their classic. 4 left to run.
Oh, 4 laps remaining, you heard it. And as we kind of expected, as soon as Booth can get free, he's pulled away from Harrison in second. The Bundaberg 28, the little red rocket is on rails.
You've got one of these in your shed, an old race car, pull it out, come Nostalgia Racing. How cool is this? Dennis Booth and the LC Tirana has got 2 laps left to run in the Carina Classic. He only debuted this car 1 race meeting ago. And the thing's fast.
Little red rocket Tirana. How cool is this to see go around Carina? Oh, Draper! Elliot's Park coming together there to turn it before the lap cuts. Boothie though goes around the outside. Well done from the cars to hold their line. 1 more lap to go in the Carina Classic.
This is their final chance. Down the back straight they come. Third's not done yet. So go through 3 and 4. Dennis Booth is going to take the win in the Nostalgia Carina Classic. Thanks to Super Auto Services and Capel Rockwood. Then I'll get home for second. And it looks like it's going to be Foster, who's just going to hold on in front of a very fast Tasker and Oliver. And I believe then we go back to Bullen in the second of the 2 Tasker cars. Later in Nostalgia Racing here at Carina, and your Carina Classic winner, Dennis Booth.